We're at Seaport Village, and we're gonna investigate.
We're gonna talk to homeless people.
Yeah. Here we go. Downtown. We gotta find some bums. Woo!
We're going to Seaport Village right now.
We're on
G Street.
No, that's G Street. We're on
4th Avenue.
And we're gonna go give some bums some semiks that me and Lisa made by hand.
She didn't wash her hands though. I did. To all the homeless people out there, we're sorry for making such horrible sandwiches.
Horrible sandwiches. Those sandwiches fucking bomb. They're peanut butter and sour cherry jelly on white bread.
A lot of germs.
They're bugs. They're covered in germs already. They're
She's so mean! She's so mean!
Have you ever had like a experience with one of them? Like negative, positive, a fiasco of any kind?
Well, I mean, I've seen several times. Well, I've never had any confrontations with them, but I've seen them like go at it with themselves, of course, or like even just randomly just get naked.
Oh, what's your name? Abraham, how old are you?
I am 30.
My name is David.
David, and what do you do?
What do I do? I'm a pastor at Journey Community Church. Yeah, and so I oversee all that we do outside of the church off of our property. So everything that we do with homeless people and with refugees and with students in school and elderly people and foster kids are all my responsibility. We've been doing this the longest. Journey was first on the streets of downtown San Diego feeding homeless in May of 2003. So this year will be 9 years.
Wow.
In fact, we've gone over 9 years now. And every Friday night without missing one for 9 years, which is pretty amazing.
My name's Tom, and I've been on the streets of San Diego since October 10th of 2006, so I've been out here for almost a little over 5.5 years. I ended up out here on the streets. The place I worked for was a courier company. They went out of business, and I couldn't get a job right away, so I ended up on actually lived out on my truck for a month, and then after my money ran out, I ended up living on the streets of San Diego. It's been a learning experience for me. When I was first on the streets, I started with the clothes on my back and a small plastic bag. It was only a few possessions that I had. Everything I had to get was, some donation from someone or some place, and it took me my learning curve was very slow at the time. It took me about a week to kind of pretty much learn where stuff was and figure out where to places to eat. So my first week out here is also a very hungry week.
Yeah.
I got into St. Vincent de Paul my second week out here on the streets, and I was in there for 10 days. And although I did not get much out of it, my bunkmate explained where I could find things, where I could get food, where I could get clothes, blankets, toiletries, the basic necessities to survive on the streets of downtown San Diego. And I ended up getting some things, and so when I left St. Vincent de Paul after 10 days, I had a small trash bag of a little bit more than what I ended up on the streets to begin with, so it was like really cool.
That is cool.
And I've had a number of interesting experiences over the years. I guess you could call it kind of the school of hard knocks. I'm interacting with people who are on drugs, people who are drunk all the time. Sometimes just people who they're hurting for some reason because they've just lost their job, they just came out of a bad relationship. There's all kinds of different people out here that I've interacted with. Now, I like to read. My nickname is Bookworm. A lot of people know me by that.
I do.
This is the book I am reading right now. It's by Anne Perry. I love to read, so I go through books like crazy. I think one of the most difficult things about being on the street, so there's a number of different things that are difficult for being out here. One would be dealing with the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like when the weather starts raining, it's like, well, where can you go? There's some good spots, but a lot of people know where they're at. Another problem out here is there are a number of people out here who, as I mentioned before, they've got drug and alcohol problems. Like where we're doing our interview right now, depending on which way I go, is either 6 or 5.5 blocks to the bathroom.
Wow.
So if I'm feeling sick, that's kind of a long walk, and when you're not sick, it's frustrating, but you're getting some exercise. I guess I'd say I'm just like you guys, and you're all just like me. We're people with feelings, emotions. We've got dreams, hopes. We've got fears and pain. It's just that we're in different areas in our life. A lot of you guys, you got homes and families you're going to, and my family are the people I camp with out here. Class, I hope you all get A's. Just blow your teacher's mind. Yeah. Oh, and have a great summer vacation.
Hello, miss. Would you like a sandwich? Would you like a sandwich today? We have sandwiches. It's peanut butter and jelly.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
Thank you.
That's right. We did that. We gave sandwiches. Did you give them to Cameron? I did.